Okay, welcome back to Let That Brew Quickly. We're gonna just dive straight in, I'm gonna break down another tea today we had in one of our episodes. This obviously here is to promulgate more information about teas, benefits, just a bit more depth into it, nothing too long. It's not a lecture, it's not a class or nothing like that. I'm not an expert, but I'm definitely trying to learn more. So, any sort of views and advice or whatever is I'm open to all of it. So get at me, hit me up. But yeah, today obviously we're gonna go with the T2 green rose. I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to adjust to that autofocus. There you go. T2 green rose. Very good tea. One of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. We're just gonna read out some of the ingredients for the green rose. So we've got green tea, we've got currants, papaya bits, that's good, rose petals, mango bits, and some other stuff. So usual green rose tea is literally green tea with like rose petals. Comes from the is it the camellia sensis plant or tree or something like that. Contains like polyphenols, which is like organic compounds. So, but again, that stuff's found in plenty of stuff, hair dyes and stuff like that. So, I suggest you read more into that before you try and sip some of that tea. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pour it because it has been chilling for it's been chilling for a while now. So this how it comes anyway. So if you look closely, you can probably see all the bits in there. Try to get the light up for it. Smells amazing, by the way. Big up T2's. Like, I love the smell of this tea. It smells so lit. Now, normally might be doing a jug, or like a teapot type thing. Today we're just gonna use a diffuser board. I'm only making 1 cup, so it's your discretion how much you want to put in. Obviously, I like to kind of drown it. I like strong tea. This tea is good though, very flavorsome. I've had it before many times. One of my favorite teas, you get me? We're gonna slap that in there. Oh yeah, I gotta get on that camera there, and then we'll slap that in the diffuser bowl like that. You get me? So yeah, this tea is good because this tea, well, this one in particular from T2 anyway, not all of the green roses, but this green rose, it's got papaya bits in it and mango bits, like I said. And papaya is good for helps keep low blood pressure. Helps, digestives, good for your digestive system. It controls your glucose, your blood glucose levels for people with diabetes, stuff like that. And a lot of us have diabetes, so that's good for you as well. You get me? And the mango obviously is good for your heart. Mango's good for your heart. What else? Good for your eyes. Very good for your eyes. Good for your skin. Supports healthy heart, like I said. And the actual green rose itself from T2, like I said, actually doesn't. It does have rose petals, but it's not just green tea and rose. There's more involved in it. So we're gonna go ahead and pour this. Now this has been brewing probably. Sorry, not brewing. This has been simmering this water here because they do suggest you do it at about 80 degrees. That's T2 suggestions, and that's other suggestions online. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that. Whilst that brews, like I said, I'll just break down some more good things about the green rose tea. Now, research has it that green rose is good for insomnia, helps fight insomnia. So if you're somebody that has trouble sleeping, You know, like, I don't know about you, but some people used to drink Horlicks, like malt drinks when you're younger. Hot chocolates might be somebody's, you know, vice to go to try and fall asleep. Well, green rose tea is good for you. Green tea with rose in it is very, very good for you, to help you sleep, fight insomnia. What else we got? It strengthens your immune system, because a lot of these teas kind of do the same thing, you know. A lot of them do the same thing, but maybe in different ways, and it's just the flavors for me, to be honest. They all do this. A lot of them, you know, help blood, digestive, skin, hair, all that sort of stuff, but it's the flavors, you know, and the techniques, you know, where they're sourced, how they're grown, things like that. This one again, green rose contains vitamin C, so that's good. You know, vitamin C helps, again, your hair, your skin, you know, so that's very good for us. Also, when that season, corona, COVID, whatever, flu season, winter, got a sore throat, good for your sore throat, good for your, you know, chesty coughs, green rose hit some of that, definitely. And for women, another thing we found out is that it's good for the menstrual cycle. So some women suffer differently at that time of the month. Some have you know, more painful occurrences during that period. So this is good for women who have a hard time during their cycle. It's almost guaranteed, probably 90%, that, you know, if you drink green rose within 3 to 6 months, or 4 to 3 to 6 months, you're almost guaranteed to reduce menstrual cycle pain, reduce the pain you might have in your abdomen. Some women have it in their back, or wherever it may be. Some women get headaches, flusters, all that sort of stuff. This tea here is brilliant for you know, emancipating that pain, freeing that pain. So that's good. You know, green rose tea, very nice for that sort of stuff. So, you know, whilst it brews, you know, me, I tend to just give it a bit of a wiggle. You know, that's just my thing, though. You know, you could do it any way you want to do it. You get me? This is let that brew. So we don't play by the rules. We're different, you know. Nobody's really come at us like this. So we're just playing it by our rules, to be fair. While you wait, follow Let That Brew on Instagram. Follow Let That Brew on Twitter. So Instagram is at Let That Brew Podcast. Twitter is at Let That Brew. Website's coming. Website letthatbrew.com is where we're gonna start flooding, you know, just anything tea, anything health, really. Not just teas. This isn't just about tea. This is about health. This is about, you know, longevity in life, or trying your best to maintain a lifestyle, you know, that will give you the highest possibility of, you know, a longer lifespan. So that's what this is really about. And it's not about the tea, you know, per se in itself. You know, sometimes we have to look at, you know, things for what they can be and not what they actually are. Always, you know, it's not always just looking at teas. What could it be? This could be health benefits. And again, anyone who's listening and watching, you know, interested, whatever, this is for you. You get me? So take it in, because, you know, this is good info for you, you know. Again, T2, I big them up because I've known about them for 4 years maybe now. Been going T2 for 4 years, buying teas, teapots, tea glasses, all that sort of stuff, you know. So some people think this is new, this stuff that I'm doing, but, you know, it's just blame it on my mates. You know, they told me, listen, you love this stuff so much, you might as well film some shit about it. So this is what we're doing. Yeah, I think this is about ready, to be fair. I think that's been about 2 minutes, 3 minutes of me waffling. So we're just gonna taste the tea. Obviously, make sure you got something to put your, you know, your tea bag in or whatever. This is loose leaf, so like I said, normally we'll have a teapot or, you know, a big diffuser, so we can, you know, have more. But since it's just one glass or one mug that I'm using, I'm just gonna use this diffuser. This is from T2 by the way as well. Also, there's other tea shops. Don't get me wrong. T2's not the only shop coming up in more of these little quick let that brews. We're gonna, you know, be talking about other shops, other stores, you know, other techniques, other benefits, all that sort of stuff. So let's put that to the side. Yeah, color's nice. Looks a bit, you know what, but overall color's real nice. Give that to you. You know, you'll have bits floating around in it. That's normal, you know. That could be from anything really though. That could be from, you know, just a little bit of dust maybe from the diffuser. Could be small bits of scale in the kettle, even though, you know, I suggested you descale your kettle at least once a week, depending on how much tea you drink. Obviously I try to descale mine at least twice a week because I'm extra like that, you get me? So descale that kettle. Metal kettles are better in my opinion, stay warmer for longer. But I'll always say that anyway. So descale that kettle so you're not getting loads of scale. And the only reason we really, you know, I like China mugs and stuff like that, porcelain mugs, whatever you want to call them, but we use glass mugs so we can see what's actually happening. When we next brew the buds, we're really gonna zoom in on that strain in it, because we got a video where we saw, you know, the warmth of the boiling water draw from that plant, you know, the nutrients. We saw it strain and we literally saw it. So when we next get that, we're gonna like get a close up on that. But yeah, let that brew. Green rose from T2. Again, contains rose petals, papaya bits, mango bits, a few other bits, but all in all, very good tea. Again, I'm gonna drink it. I've had it many times before. This isn't my first time, but big up T2 green rose. Sweet as always. And you know what, this tea here, you don't need no sugar, you don't need any sugar, you don't need any water, nothing like that. Trying to get my speech up, you know, the way, so I could broaden out to other demographics. So, you know, excuse me if my lingo's sounding a bit shaky sometimes. It's because, you know, we're trying to broaden out, trying to not just keep it to, you know. But yeah, T2 green rose tea, let that brew for about 2 to 3 minutes. When you boil the kettle, sit the kettle down. It's not straight off the boil. We're talking about 80 degrees. Now, I don't have a thermometer or anything like that. I kind of do it just by timing wise. And like I said, if you got a metal kettle, I normally say, because to me this is a great cup of tea, it's perfect, I love it, I would say leave the kettle to sit for about 10 minutes if you got a metal kettle. If not, get yourself a thermometer or whatever, measure 80 degrees, you know, let it brew 2 to 3 minutes, let it, you know, soak up all that flavor, and then take a sip. Like we said, it's good for all the stuff, insomnia, skin, hair, you know, women's menstrual. A lot of benefits in it. So yeah, go into that green rose tea. This is Let That Brew Quickly.
Real Talk Rhythms.